The Miami Heat managed to grind out a 106-98 win against the Detroit Pistons on Monday night, overcoming inconsistent play with timely contributions from their key players. Jimmy Butler led the charge with 23 points and 7 assists, putting on a composed performance to help the Heat snap back from their third-quarter woes. Terry Rozier provided a spark with 20 points, including a crucial 4-point play late in the second quarter that shifted momentum in Miami's favor. Tyler Herro chipped in with 19 points, while Bam Adebayo added a double-double of 12 points and 10 rebounds, showing his value on both ends of the court. Rookie Jaime Jaquez Jr. also made his presence felt with 12 points in another solid outing. The game began with both teams finding their rhythm early, but Detroit relied heavily on Cade Cunningham to keep things competitive. Cunningham was unstoppable in the first half, making his first 7 field goal attempts, and finished the game with 24 points. However, his efficiency dropped in the second half as Miami's defense adjusted, and he shot just 2 for 11 after halftime. Tim Hardaway Jr. added 20 points for Detroit, while Jaden Ivey and Isaiah Stewart contributed 18 points and 15 rebounds, respectively. Despite their individual efforts, the Pistons struggled collectively, shooting just 38% from the field and failing to capitalize on Miami's lapses in the third quarter. Detroit found itself in a strong position midway through the game, as Cunningham's playmaking and shot-making brought the Pistons within 4 points late in the second quarter. However, a key sequence swung the game in Miami's favor when Cunningham fouled Rozier on a 3-point attempt, leading to a rare 4-point play. The Heat closed the first half on a strong run, extending their lead to 64-53 at the break. Detroit never fully recovered, as Miami's balanced scoring and improved defensive focus kept the Pistons from mounting a sustained comeback. The Heat once again struggled in the third quarter, a recurring issue for the team this season. Miami was outscored 26-14 in the period, allowing Detroit to claw back into the game and reduce the deficit. Poor shooting plagued Miami during this stretch, with the team making only 33% of its field goals in the third quarter. Despite these issues, the Heat showed resilience heading into the fourth quarter, starting with a game-changing 12-0 run. This surge put Miami firmly back in control, and they never relinquished the lead from that point onward. The game carried additional emotional weight for the Heat organization, as it marked the 21st anniversary of Dwyane Wade's NBA debut. A halftime ceremony honored Wade's legacy, celebrating his storied career with the franchise. The event followed the unveiling of Wade's statue outside Miami-Dade Arena on Sunday, further cementing his status as the most iconic player in team history. The tribute added a celebratory atmosphere to the evening, even as the team continues to work through its early season struggles on the court. On the Pistons side, the loss extended their season-opening skid to 0-4, marking the third time in the past 5 years they've started winless through 4 games. The young team, led by Cunningham, showed flashes of promise but continues to face challenges with consistency, efficiency, and closing out games. Their shooting woes, coupled with defensive lapses at critical moments, undermined their efforts to upset Miami on the road. The Heat, now 2-1 on the season, will look to address their third-quarter struggles as they prepare for their next matchup. Despite their uneven performances, Miami has leaned on its experienced core, including Butler, Herro, and Adebayo, to find ways to win close games. Rookie Jaime Jaquez Jr. has also emerged as a bright spot, providing energy and versatility off the bench. Meanwhile, the absence of Kevin Love, who has missed the first 3 games for personal reasons, has left the team relying on other role players to step up. Looking ahead, the Pistons travel to Philadelphia to face the 76ers on Wednesday, a challenging matchup for the rebuilding squad. Meanwhile, the Heat will host the New York Knicks on the same night, aiming to maintain their momentum and continue refining their game as the season progresses. Both teams will hope to find answers to their early season struggles in what promises to be a long and competitive campaign.